Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Mohammed Shoaib, and today in this tutorial video, we'll learn how we can use Kepserverex to communicate with WINCC SCADA. As Kepserver server can support multiple protocols, Kepserverex is an industrial leading connectivity platform that can support multi-type of protocols and devices. Like it can support lots of PLCs, DCS control systems, OPC servers, many type of RTU protocols. We can directly communicate with multiple type of database and sensors and actuator. So it can support multi-type of protocols and industrial equipments. So we can convert those all protocol and we can fetch data inside the Kepware server, and after that we can transmit same data to our SCADA system. Like in this tutorial series, we are going to learn how we can use WinCC SCADA to get data from the OPC through OPC. So we'll use in this tutorial video multiple type of protocols, and then we'll use Kepserver to fetch data inside the SCADA system. So in this tutorial video, we'll learn how we can use the Modbus TCP protocol, and first phase will configure Kepware server as a Modbus TCP client. It will fetch data from our RTU, PLC, and DCS controller that work act as a Modbus TCP server. After that, in second step, Kepware server work as a OPC UA server, and our WinCC SCADA system will configure the WinCC SCADA and fetch data from the Kepware server. So let's see how we can configure in this case. So our first step will configure Kepware server EX. So we'll open the Kep server. So in the configuration window, our first step is we'll configure the Modbus TCP. So come in project, then connectivity, right click, new channel, and from here we have to select the Modbus TCP protocol. So here is the Modbus TCP Ethernet, select it, and then click at next. Put the channel name, suppose I will put it Modbus channel 1. Click next. Just keep it default these settings. And network adapter, if you have multiple adapter inside your IO server, you can use the particular adapter to select it from here. But in my case, only one network adapter is there, so I will just keep it default. And then rest other setting, just keep it default. Here the port number, if you are not using Modbus default port, you can use the other port. It's up to you. And just click at finish. Now we'll add a device. So click here, double click here, and I will add device name D1. Click right next. So here the module type will select the Modbus. Here we have to put the IP address of our Modbus TCP server. So my case 192.168.0.100, and device ID is 1. Click at next. just keep default these settings. Click next, next, again next, and just click at finish. Now we'll create our tag. Suppose I will add here 4 types of tag. First is analog input tags, our digital data that we want to read it. So after that, you can put here description, analog input 1. Okay. After that, you have to select the address. You can directly put it here, address, your DNP3 Modbus address. You can directly put it here. But I will prefer and I will suggest click it here and select your data types. And accordingly, you can select the address range. So here we can see this is the address range. Select it and then I will put it 101 and we want this as an input, so I will select read only. Click OK. So I will copy and paste it here, open it. So I will just modify, I will put AO and here I will put it analog output and here I will change the address and here we'll put as its output like our set point. So in that case, we'll select the read write option, click OK. And like we create a new tag for digital, tag DI. So digital input 01, double click it here, we'll select the boolean. So my case, I will put 101 and as this is digital input, it's only read, so I'll select the read option, click OK. And after that, I will again copy it and I will paste it here, double click and just change the tag name DO, digital output. And here I will change some different address range. And here we have to make sure it's a command signal should be read write. Select OK. So that's it. So in this case, I'm using ModSim as a Modbus TCP server. So I'll create new and then coil also I will create a new and connection and Modbus TCP servers. So I will put some values here. Suppose 101. So that's it. We've completed Kepserverex server Modbus TCP client configuration. Then we configure Modbus TCP server also. Now we'll check we are successfully able to get data inside the Kepserverex server or not. Click here at the to launch the runtime. So quick client, click it here, and then here Modbus client 1, and here we can see data, whatever the data will put in inside our Modbus TCP server, we are successfully able to get the data. Suppose I will just put some values. So this value will continuously change. So as you can see, whatever we are getting value here, so similar value also here. So it's mean our data is perfectly updating between the Kepserverex server and our Modbus TCP. So our in Kepserverex server Modbus TCP client working fine. So our first step is completed. Now we'll move toward the second step to configure the OPC server OPC UA server. So OPC as KEPWare server by default is working as a OPC UA. There's no need to do some major configuration, but just few steps in this tutorial video. We are not going to share between WINCC SCADA and the KEPWare server any security policies and certifications. So for that, I have to do some configuration. So first, right click in property, go in OPC UA and allow anonymous login user. Just select it yes and press OK. This is on the first setting. And after that, go in KEP server and then OPC UA configuration. And then this URL link will copy because it will be helpful to us. So we'll put opc.tcp 127.0.0.1 and then the port number 49320. That's it. Second, you should have to check this. This should be enable. This enable option should be true. Okay. And after that, you click here in edit. So edit, we as I told you in this tutorial video, we are not going to use any security policy. Later in any other tutorial video, we'll use the security policy and we'll see how the WinCC and KEPWare server share the password with each other. Sorry, certification with each other. But in this tutorial video, we're not going to use any security policy. So I will select untick this security policy and this will select the none option. So that's it. Click OK. And that's it here. Just click close. And after that, come here in runtime and reinitialize. Okay. So now in KEPWare side, OPC UA configuration is completed. Now we'll open our WinCC project. So now we'll create our new project, single user project, select, and we'll put the name of our project. Suppose we'll put Kepserver Modbus project 1. Click OK to create a new project. We'll just wait to create a new project. So our project is created. So now we'll open the tag manager, right click, open. Okay. Now right click here over the tag manager and then select the OPC UA. Okay. Then right click here in OPC UA connection, add a new connection. So suppose I will put it Modbus connection 1. Then right click over the Modbus connection and click at the connection parameters. Okay, so then double click here to add a server. So as you remember, I note down this our server URL. So I will copy this URL, right click and click it here OK. So as you can see, it's already fetched our KEPWare server. So here the security policy and security mode will select none, and will, as we already configure KEPWare server as an anonymous user, that's why it's not asking username password. If in your case, if this option is disabled, so it means you did not configure KEPWare server properly. So you have to configure KEPWare server as anonymous user allow. So in that case, this option will enable for you. So that's it. Just press OK. Then again, come back here in the Modbus connection 1, right click and click at the browser OPC server. So as you can see, it's just browse our OPC, our Kepserverex server. So as you know, this Modbus C1 we configure in Kepserverex server, then device 1 D1 we configure. So as you can see, those once you click here D1, we are able to see all of the tags that we already configure. So just click it here to access, just enable these four options. And after that, click it here to add these all tag in our tag area. So now you can see it fetch all of the tag name from our Kepserverex server, and now in the tag area, these all tag is coming properly here. So we'll just close this, and now we'll create a new graphical page. Just open it. Graphical designer, come here, graphical, right click and click at open. So now we'll configure a graphical page inside WINCC SCADA. So we already create a new page. We'll just save this page with the name of page 1. Click save button. And then click here, come in the standard area, and then the standard object, then static text. Just put it here and put tag AI, and we'll just remove the background. And we'll increase the transparency, and this line, outer line, we also will also remove it. The line style, I will put it 0, and we increase the some font size. Okay, and then I will just, I want to bold this text, so common font and bold. Yes, okay, perfect. So I will just duplicate. I'll use AO, same text, again duplicate. BI for binary input, BO for binary output. Just align these all. Okay. So now I just want to read the data. I will click here IO field, and we'll select here our tag. So come here, and then this Modbus TCP client. So our is tag name is a tag AI. Select it and click OK. This is our input, So I will just select the input option, click OK, and just I want to increase my font style. I will put it like 18, and that's it. Click save button. So now we just want to the AO for AO tag. We'll just duplicate it and right click, configuration dialog, and then we'll select our AO tag from where we are getting the analog output data. It will work as a set point, and select IO field. So in this case, it will read the data also and write the data also. Okay, and then just for simplicity, I will take one circle to show the data here. We'll configure it. So first select effect. Okay, global color scheme. Put it false. Then come in animation. We'll add an animation. And double click here to add one animation. So we'll select our tag. For our tag is DI, digital input signal we want to read. We'll change the data type as a boolean, and we'll add a property and background color, and we'll put once the value is false, it should show red. Once the value is true, then it should show green. I will select actually boolean instead of bit. In true case, it should show green color, and false case, it should show red color. Okay, our data type, then tag name. Okay, that's it. And after that, we'll add some button to send the command signals. So in window object, select the button. Okay. Well, text put on. Yeah, that's it. Just click OK. Okay. Then in the button, we'll put the events. Then click here mouse and press left. Right click here, direct connection, and we'll select the tag. We'll select our tag. For our command signal tag is tag DO. Select OK, and constant, we'll send the one value over this tag. Press OK. We'll duplicate this tag and this button, and double click here. I will change the text off, and come here in object, same events, mouse, left press, direct connection. So in this case, I will put it 0. So it's mean once I press this button, it will move this constant 0 value over this tag. Okay, that's it. Our WINCC a graphical page configuration completed for these tags. I will save it, and then we'll run the application. We'll just wait. So here you can see, if I will open my Modbus TCP server application. So whatever data we are getting here in the Modbus TCP, Same data is going to OPC server, and through OPC server we are getting same data inside WinCC server. So as you can see, we are successfully able to get the data. This little bit delay because we put 2 seconds the scan rate. So as you can see, this data, so in this data, this data is perfectly matching the same one. So it means our analog input signal is perfectly updating. So now we'll go toward the set point, digital analog output. So suppose I will put it here value 47, and I will open. Oh, okay, it's 4. Let me change 47 and press enter. So here you can see we are successfully getting the 47 value perfectly here. Now about the tag binary input signal, so I will simulate it from here. This value I will put it on. So as you can see, I configure it here. If the value is false, then it should show red. Once the value is true, this should show as a green. So it's perfectly updating here. If I will put it off, it will go in back in the red color. Okay, perfect. Now what about our command signal, be a binary output signal? So right now our this signal triple one value is showing 0. I will send this true command, and as you can see, I receive this true one value here in the triple one. So if I will put it, I will send the false command. So as you can see, it's perfectly command also now become false. So that's it for today tutorial video. We'll learn actually the basic purpose of this tutorial is how we can communicate Kepware server and WinCC server. How Kepware server and WinCC server can communicate with each other. We can use any protocol. This Modbus TCP, just for example, we use it. We know already the WinCC SCADA already supported the Modbus TCP protocol. So here the purpose only just to teach you guys how you can guys easily test in your work environment like Kepware server and WinCC server, how you can exchange the data, multiple data, and you can configure any type of the protocol inside the Kepware server, and you can fetch data in here. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching this video, and please like and subscribe my channel to learn a more informative video.